Oh, wow, okay. Well, first and foremost, we want to thank Jim Simons and John Ewing and the entire Math for America staff for hosting this outstanding event tonight. Henceforth known as STEM Prom 2015.
Our message to you tonight is that sometimes the biggest risks yield the greatest rewards. I am from Imperial, Missouri, and there are more people in this room than my entire hometown. Growing up, I definitely never could have pictured myself teaching in the South Bronx, but now I can't imagine myself happier anywhere else. My students, my very first students, helped me to fall in love with teaching, but on really tough days, Math for America is what keeps me in it because I feel proud to be a teacher.
I can still vividly remember the subway ads recruiting new teachers on my way to my first job in finance. And it wasn't long before the call to change lives became more compelling than the morning call to discuss the evening markets. It was my desire to make a change, and for my students, it was my desire to make a change that first called me to the teaching profession, but it was my desire to get better for my students that called me to Math for America. After 6 years as a master teacher, I'm still humbled by the magnitude of intelligence and talent that roam the halls at MFA.
My first mentors, Jason Leon and Barbara DePisa, taught me that teaching is everything. It's one of my pet peeves when people say to me, "So you're just going to be a teacher?" Or, "So do you ultimately want to be a principal?" We are the people to change that mentality. I love to see MFA grow and change the way that people think about teachers. Math for America is a community in which I am inspired to take risks and to learn content beyond my discipline. Take advantage of every opportunity that you can. Whew. I was really nervous to lead the AP Environmental Science PLT, but working with that group has been so rewarding. Each year, I take my students from the South Bronx to a farm in upstate New York. For me, that's going back to my roots. Now, I've been able to share my knowledge of land use and agriculture with some of you all, and it makes me so happy, and I smile really big to see some of you all also exposing your city slickers to cornfields and goats.
A few years ago, I was able to participate in the Park City Math Institute in Utah, which is co-sponsored by Math for America. For 3 weeks in the summer, several hundred math teachers and senior faculty came together and collaborated around a central theme. And it was working with master teachers like James Dunseith and Jason Lang and Sarah Resvey and so many more that really rekindled my love for being a math student again. It also rekindled my love for craft beer, which is a hobby of mine now, so there's that too.
MFA has pushed me beyond my comfort zone in a really great way. Through MFA, I applied for a Fund for Teachers grant. In the summer of 2014, I studied ecotourism, and I traveled solo to China, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam. My fresh perspective and the new things that I learned revitalized my classroom. I would not have had that opportunity if not for MFA and had I not clicked submit.
It occurred to us that as we talk about MFA, we often refer to it as an it, as if there was some monolithic machine whirring away somewhere. But the truth is that it is us. It's the people in this room that make MFA unique. My very first year as an MFA master teacher, I met Gary Rubenstein, not long after reading his book, The Reluctant Disciplinarian, which is a classic. And now I use his textbook in my class with my algebra class. And don't even get me started on my teacher crush for Patrick Honor. In 2010, it was the teachers I met in the PLT on National Board Certification that encouraged me to proceed with that process. I took a chance, And as Megan mentioned today, I am one of a handful of black men in New York State that are nationally board certified. And today, I co-host with Rayhan Ahmed. I'm helping other teachers to become nationally board certified as well.
Inspiration to take on a challenge is often unexpected. Did y'all know there are only 225 certified physics teachers in all of New York City? Last year, my school hired a third-year biology teacher, Nick Burley, to teach physics. His patience, nerdiness, and willingness to learn inspired me to teach Regents physics for the first time this year. I must also shout out Jim Handel and Gada Nima, the leaders of the Misconceptions in Physics PLT this fall. They have been so patient and so kind, especially Neil Farley, who sat next to me at our first session. It's amazing that learning is all around us at MFA, no matter the years of experience.
I've been a master teacher now for 6 years, and I may no longer know every face in this room, but I still know the hearts and the markers of a true MFA teacher. We put students and student learning first, above all else. And our students realize that science and math are lenses through which they can change the way they see the world. We wield our content and our understanding of math and science with depth and skill. And most importantly, we understand the value of teaching students how to learn, not just what to learn. We are the risk takers, and we are reshaping the face of STEM education in this city and this nation, class by class and school by school.
In short, we simply would not be the STEM teachers we are today without the experiences MFA has afforded. As MFA teachers, we don't limit our challenges, we challenge our limits. Thank you.
Thank you.